Mm. Hello and welcome to the Mental Health Happy Hour on the Mighty. My name is Camara.
My name is Harrison.
And if you are just joining us, please comment your name, where you're from. We're just hopping on, getting live. We haven't been live in like 2 months.
It's been a while.
It has been a hot minute. So we've been very busy having to reschedule this time and time again. So if you still are watching us or even remember that we are here, we are grateful. So please, if you're new, we would love to hear from you. If you are old member who has watched us, please comment below. But if you've been here before, you know how this works. Let us know your mental health win of the week, of the month, of the new year. It's our first one of the new year anyway. So let us know what that mental health win is. It can be as simple as you got yourself a cup of tea. It can be as simple as you took a nap today, or that you showed up here. Or it could be if you wrote a poem or submitted your graduate paper. We want to hear those wins too.
hmm
So each one deserves as much praise. We will be a united society here. And newbies are welcome. Mike, a newbie. We love a good newbie. We appreciate you and welcome to the Mental Health Happy Hour. Let us know your mental health win below and where you're from. Apologies before we get into things. I am kind of sick, but I pushed through. I
hmm
am still doing this because I've missed it so much. And now I'm going to stop talking so I save my voice. Harrison, we'll share our mental health wins. If you're just joining, share your mental health wins and where you're from. Harrison, what's your mental health win of the week?
Ooh, I did a deep clean over the weekend. I also was sick last week, and so I was kind of coming off of a little sickness, and I was able to, kind of gear up and I did a deep clean of my apartment. I was like, you know what? It's been a while. I'm gonna just vacuum everything, clean everything, and I know it's not spring, but sometimes you got to get that cleaning in, and it really feels nice. It feels almost like I'm in a hotel room now because it's like everything smells nice and clean.
Oh, that sounds so nice. After my time of sickness, I am gonna do that, and
hmm
oh, that just must feel so good to just like it revitalizes you and your
Oh
mind and
yeah.
your space.
hmm
Oh,
It's like declutter. Yeah, decluttering your mind a little bit, declutter the space a little bit. Kind of goes hand in hand for sure.
love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Oh, Susan, we love Susan. We've missed Susan. How are you doing, Susan? You did some exercises instead of Fritos. I mean, both could be a win. You could exercise and have Fritos. But also, if you don't want the Fritos, put them away. That's
hmm
totally fine. You don't have to have Fritos. I love that you did some exercises. I love that you're like, you know what? My body wants to feel movement and feel good, and I'm going to do some
hmm
exercises. And I'm like, yeah, I love that. That's a great win. I hope that you enjoyed the exercising to the extent. You know, it can always be fun. And thank you. I'm glad that you like my hair. I did get it dyed recently before I was sick. So I'm from the UK. We love it. We
Ooh, love
have a
it.
bunch of people who've joined from the UK before.
hmm
They're always fun people.
Interesting. What's that one?
Ooh, would you like to? Oh, can you pull them up, or am I the only one able
Yeah,
to?
unfortunately, I'm unable to do that right now.
All right. Okay.
I found meds that works for me, so I can move around now. Awesome. That's a real big win. That's amazing. Yeah. What have you been doing with your newfound mobility? I suppose. Have you ventured out too much, or are you still kind of, getting back out there? Or love to hear more about that.
Yeah, I feel like it's so hard to like find the right medication no matter what like what you're dealing with, and that if you were not able to move around or not feeling it or not able to in some way physically, and you found ones that can help that, that's amazing. Like love that you found either the right doctor or just found the medication on your own. Like that's a really big win. So fantastic. Let us know where you're walking around to now, where you're from, and what that life is going like. I'm just very excited. Very excited. So, uh, Cynthia washed the dishes and left my apartment alone. I'm from California. We're both from different parts of California. Woo! We love from California. But wash the dishes, that can be its own,
hmm
especially if you've let it. Oh, that's a big win.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
What's that? It's that kind of point where you're like, okay, there's like a couple dishes, and they're like, I'll get it tomorrow, and then you sometimes get caught up, and now you're like, oh, well, it's been there for a week now, and it's starting to smell. I gotta
Yeah.
jump on that.
That's why I've tried my best to like after I finish eating, I clean and like and dry stuff, and I'm working on putting stuff away after I dry stuff because sometimes I'm just like, it's dried, it's done.
Do you know
I
what?
never remember it again.
There's an interesting life hack that actually my roommate taught me this when it comes to washing the dishes because I used to be really bad about that. So I totally understand, Cynthia. I relate very well to you. But something that's actually been helping is we have less dishes. We only have like 3 bowls and like a handful of forks and knives and stuff. So it's like there's not enough dishes to actually let it pile up. It could only get so far, and so you have to do something to wash it, or else you have nothing to eat from. It's been an interesting little hack, and it's actually helped a lot, I will say.
Heck yeah. I mean, yeah, if you don't have dishes to wash, then that's the perfect way to be. Like, or not. No, I've noticed that when my roommate, like, I tried to bring out another thing for dishes to dry, and she's like, if we have more stuff for drying, then more stuff will be out there,
It'll just
less
sit
stuff.
there,
I'm
yeah.
like, fine, you're right. That makes sense. So, okay. Well, Cynthia, glad that you washed the dishes and left the apartment.
Mhm.
Leaving the house, the apartment, the place. Oh my word, is that hard sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So that you did that, that's a big step. We love
Mhm.
that for you. Ah, and from
She
oh
specified it's
wait.
Canada, not
Oh,
California.
not California. Well,
See,
yeah, that I should have known the little CA when they do CA like that. It means like that means Canada, and I always forget that, or it means a part of Canada when it's
we're
like the
just we're
tiny
just so
CA.
Californian that we're like, "Oh, that's California."
California. And it's like, CA, California. I would love to go to Canada. What part of Canada are you from, Cynthia? And where should we travel to in Canada? Would love to know. Heck yeah. Trisha. Oh my word. We've missed
Ooh,
you, Trisha. Hello. Working after 3 or 4 years. Fingers crossed I can handle this.
nice.
Oh my word, that's amazing. Oh, I love that. Like that you've like you're getting back into the workforce and it's been a minute, but it's I'm really proud of you that it's never like it doesn't matter. Like you can always start back into the
Mhm.
workforce. Like I feel like there's so much judgment in taking gaps or if you have needs or mental health or if there's anything that like or you went to school or whatever or family needs, like there's always a time to hop back in if you want to.
Mhm.
Like you can handle this, Trisha. We are very supportive, and I love that for you.
We believe in you. Go get them.
Yes. Well, let us know what your new job is. Would love to
Yeah.
hear about it. Okay. We can. Yeah. Well, actually,
Mhm.
it's not. I don't think anyone likes it. I don't know
It's a
who
chore. It's something you
likes
gotta have to do, right?
it.
Or
Exactly.
just do another good trick. I'm just full of them today. Another good trick: just go full paper. No, no dishes at all. Just go full plastic and paper. Then you never have to wash anything again. I mean, you have to take the trash out a lot more, but
I've considered doing that this week. I'm like, I feel like I should just have paper plates at this point. Oh my word. Uh, oh, I think you have a new job, Harrison.
I will join TaskRabbit and I will start going around and offering my services.
I love that. That's great. Oh, great. We got where they're from. I'm from South Africa, and I'm more exciting about getting myself out there because of the new meds that's working. I love that. I love that for you. And I want to know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to butcher it. If you let us know, like,
I think it's
I
Gideon.
Gideon? Is it
I
just? Oh,
think because
I
I,
am
I, I am
Gideon. All right.
Gideon. Yeah.
I'm like trying to put that all together. I'm like, I am Gideon. Like, oh, it's Gideon. Okay, Gideon. That's a cool name. That's a really awesome name. I love that name. Um, I think that that's amazing, Gideon, that you're getting yourself back out there and that the new meds are working and that it's getting you to feel more comfortable being back out there. That's just awesome. So, love it. Hello, our YouTube audience, even if we always want to say hello to you as well. Basil, hello, Basil.
Hello.
Hello. What is your mental health win of the day? Would you like to share? That is what we're sharing right now with on Facebook and YouTube. So let us know and share in the comments below. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Harrison, you want to read what
Of
Trisha's doing?
course. I am a paraprofessional for fifth grade students. Awesome. What is paraprofessional?
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I'm
It
very
sounds
curious.
because I know. No, I'm curious. That paraprofessional.
We'll have to
And yeah,
look that up.
what do you teach?
Yeah,
Or
let us know.
yeah, I'm curious.
That's awesome. I mean, the fifth grade students are lucky to have you.
Oh
Love
yeah.
that you're going back into like a profession that's kind of associated with kids and teaching. Like
hmm
the kids need teachers and support. So, God, that's awesome that you're doing that. And I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Like, also, not just can you handle this, I hope you enjoy it.
hmm
Cynthia, Ontario.
Ontario. Okay.
Yes, yes. Go up north from here. Tobermory. It's gorgeous. Ooh, I'd like to go there. Yeah, I want to take a whole trip through Canada. I think that'd be so fun.
Yeah, I've only ever been one place, and I think it was in British Columbia. There's a beautiful lake up there on Penticton that I went to that was gorgeous, and I've been wanting
Oh,
to go back.
sounds awesome. Hello, Luann. Hello. Hello,
Hello.
Luann. Hello. We're happy to have you here with us today. We're sharing our mental health wins. If you have a mental health win, no matter how big or small, whether it's taking a nap or whether it is coming here today to talk to us or you've got a new job, we want
hmm
to know. So let us know your mental health win. Happy to have you here.
Or if you just did the dishes too. I mean, that's a
You know,
pretty
the
big.
dishes, that's a pretty big win. So, ooh, a fancy word for aid. I help out the
Awesome.
students that need extra help. Oh, you would have been my teacher. Yeah, no, I mean, I was in the resource room growing up. I had an IEP, an individual education program. So, yeah,
That's
or
awesome.
individualized.
Individualized.
Yeah, yes.
Well,
Trisha, I mean,
thank you for what you do. That's a big deal. I seriously, I, I mean, I'm sure we can get to a long conversation about like how teachers probably deserve more and stuff like that. But we really thank you for what you do. Yeah, I'm sure your students really appreciate it too.
yeah. No, I mean, as someone who knows how great it is to have aides and to have like the support, no matter like what kind of aide you are, like that's needed, and that is so much
Mhm,
support needed. So like you're rocking it. And your kids are lucky that you're doing that and that you're there.
mhm.
Yay! I love it. Ooh, do you want to read? Want to read Susan's
Of
supportive
course.
comment?
Yeah. It is a wonderful, magical feeling when you find a med that works, coming from someone who found something after decades. That is very true.
Heck yeah! No, finding the right thing, like it's a trial and error. My
hmm
word. And I mean, you can get lucky, but sometimes it takes time. So it can after decades, but it's possible. You got to keep trying. So
Just got to keep searching for that one thing that works for you.
yeah. And then also, we'll go back to it the other wins. But if you want to read Susan's win,
Mental
have
health
one.
win, being yourself with no judgment. Yes, exactly. That's the way to do it.
Heck yes, we love to see it when you are being yourself and not feeling like we're always gonna have self judgment or judgment from others in some ways
hmm
that we perceive. But like at the end of the day, the most important person to please yourself. Like make sure that you're showing up and feeling good about who you are and
hmm
just being yourself. Like there's no one else to be. You are yourself. Like have fun with it and be your own person. I love that you can be yourself, Susan. That's awesome. Uh, ooh, Luann just found out that they have schizophrenia disorder and on new meds for that. That's a great win.
It
Finding out a
is.
diagnosis and getting on new meds? Heck yeah. Mm,
We wish you the best on that.
that's wonderful. No, Luann, wish you the best on that. And yeah, I think like finding like that you've gotten the diagnosis and are on meds,
hmm
you're many steps ahead of everyone else. So
hmm
go you. And ah, love to see it. And though this is a really sweet comment. Oh, I
Aw. Just
want
want
to
to
read.
say a ghost hug to you all. You can't feel it, but it's a really big hug. and the best that you can. Be the best that you can.
Oh, that's so sweet,
Thank
little
you, Ellen.
masculine. Oh, well, virtual
Virtual hug.
consensual hugs to you too, ghost hug. Yes. I think that's all we need. We all need hugs, like
Hmm.
whether it's virtual or in real life. I mean, yeah, that too. If you can give yourself a hug, or if you have someone who can give you a hug, like, or if you don't like touch, this totally fine. But like
Yeah,
maybe virtual
air
hugs,
fives are good.
air fives,
Fist
or
bumps, elbow
virtual
bumps.
hugs. Then the virtual hugs are great. But I live by that saying, that song from the '90s or from decades before, of 4 hugs a day. That's the minimum, not the maximum. Even though I don't always get 4 hugs a day, but on the days where I do get 4 hugs a day, those are the best days. Yeah. Guess who has
Oh,
joined the
I
chat?
saw it. I saw her.
It's public speaking champ and our favorite. It is Sharon. I mean, everyone here is our
Sharon.
favorite, but Sharon's our favorite public speaking returner. Hello, Sharon.
I
How's it
don't have the
going?
air horn, but I yeah.
It's Sharon. Sharon is a regular from our year past, of course, and we have kept up with her journey as well. So happy to have you here, Sharon. Thanks for rejoining us while I am sick and while we are figuring out life. Let us know
Yeah.
your mental health win. Oh, is that
Happy
the win?
birthday.
Happy birthday and 30. Oh yes, 30, flirty, and thriving, or the whatever other 30s there are, like
Hmm.
whatever great 30 things. 30 is great. It's the new decade.
Hmm.
I've heard everyone seems to, who's in their 30s right now, seems to be raving about it. But that's the new 20s. That's whatever.
It's new 20s. As somebody in their
Yeah.
30s, it's new 20s for sure.
Yeah.
New
I mean,
20s.
I feel like you finally like are starting to figure yourself out. Your
Hmm.
20s are where you like make the mistakes, figure it out, take your
Hmm.
time, and then 30s like you feel more comfortable with yourself to do what you want to do and to be
Hmm.
yourself. So
Yeah. I always
heck
felt
yeah.
since the schooling is like the tutorial level, like you get through it, you're getting taught everything, you're kind of like, okay, this is, and then 20s is like when you get thrown out there, like, okay, now see if you could figure it out. And then I fell a lot in my 20s and I figured it out and made my way through. And I feel like everybody kind of just has to go through that period where they kind of just testing things out, seeing what they learned, seeing if it works the way they were taught and stuff like that. So proud of you,
Yeah.
Sharon. Good
It
job.
can be whatever decade you want it to be. What is time? Time is an illusion, and 30 is very young. So
Mhm.
welcome to the third. I mean, I'm not there yet, but I still have figuring out to do before I'm comfortable. But I love that for you, Sharon. Like you are awesome, and I'm happy that you're here and that you're there. Like, happy birthday. That's awesome. Like, that's amazing. And yeah, anyone else who's just joining, we're talking about mental health wins, whether you've turned 30, whether you've turned 40, 60, 50, or whether you just did the dishes. We want to know.
Mm,
So let us know what your mental health wins are. Let us know if there's a reason to need a virtual consensual hug. We
mhm.
got you. That's what we're here for.
Also, a good
Yeah.
segue, Camera, to something
Yeah.
that we were talking about earlier before we jumped on this
Hmm.
is regarding age. I was reading this amazing article from a woman that was in her hundreds, and it's weird to say in her hundreds, but she's in her hundreds, and she says that the secret to living long is dancing. She dances every day. And
I
I thought,
love
I was
that.
like, okay,
Excuse me.
I'm always in my room grooving, so I'm like, okay, maybe I'll make it to 100. Maybe it'll happen.
I'm like, if that's the secret, I think I'm on a good track. That's what I do when I'm in break mode. That's what
Hmm.
I'm like, I love dancing. Okay, do more of that. Is that the secret to living long? Then great. I will keep dancing every day. Heck
Never
yeah.
stop dancing.
Heck yes. Michelle, we haven't
Hi,
seen
Michelle.
Michelle in a while. Michelle, how are you? It's so good to see you joining us. We've missed you, Michelle. Hope you're doing well. Let us know what your mental health win is of the day. We'd love to know. Yes, the secret to the
Hmm.
living win. Oh my word. Yes, dancing and laughter. Yes, yes. We laugh. If you can keep laughing and
Hmm.
dancing, I feel like yeah, that's kind of what keeps you going. Uh, Having a purpose, dancing and laughing. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They say if you keep working in some kind of way, in like a happy, healthy way, like You're
Oh, you
working
mean
towards something.
not just like working at a factory or something, like
No, no, no.
actually
Like
like working.
you're
Oh, okay.
working toward on something. Like you should be moving or like doing something or
Hmm.
like knitting something or like you have goals. Having
Yeah, yeah,
goals of what to work towards, I think, is what keeps it going. And having things to laugh about and dance about is good.
yeah.
So,
I think about my grandfather because he made it to 100, but his
ooh,
goal was
wow.
to make it to 100. That was his
Oh, so
goal,
he
and
was
so
like very
he,
like
he no,
he
it
manifested that.
I'm not laughing about him passing, but the fact that he made it and then made it a month past and then he went, it's kind of like he made it to his goal. He's like, I'm gonna make it to 100, and he made it to
And
100.
then he's
He's like,
like,
all
and
right, I'm
I'm
done.
out. I
I'm
did it. I did what I needed to do. I'm
very
out.
much so, very
My
much so.
wow, that is that's kind of iconic right there. It's just like,
Mhm.
well, I said I would. Now what else? There you
Not, not a
he
month
didn't
more. Yeah.
he didn't say how into 100.
Nope.
Got to be specific there, but maybe that's all he wanted was just to know he'd meant that, and
Yeah.
there you go. What else do you need? Is that your goal, Harrison, to make it to 100?
Oh, I'm pretty. I mean, what do they say about our generation? I mean, we're millennials, and they say that the person that's going to make it to 150 is already alive. So I'm going for 150.
You're going to 150.
I'm going for
Wow.
150. We'll see. We'll see how long I last into it. But then at least I can say I fell short. It's not like I made it and then went like my grandpa did. I could just
Okay, so
keep
you're
going
aiming
for it.
high
I'm
to
aiming
land
high.
amongst the stars.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Okay,
I'll get up
love it.
there. I'll be up
And
there.
maybe you will make. You could.
Who
There's a very
knows?
high possibility if we're like gaining traction and becoming
Hmm.
healthier and all of that. Maybe we will make it to 150.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Oh, Richard. Richard's back.
Richard,
Mm.
hey,
Hey, Richard. Good to see ya.
Happy New Year.
What's Richard's mental health win, Harrison?
Let's see. Mental health win. 2 miles in the wood. My group. We remember your group.
Hmm.
Cooking soul on fire and picking up 2 bags of litter. So you got some chores done. You got to hang out with your friends. That's awesome.
That just sounds like so much fun. Like you get to
So
like
good.
go and hike and get the 2 miles in the woods, and the group is cooking together and doing chores together, and then picking up bags of litter. Like that just sounds so fulfilling. Like that sounds so fun and sweet. I love that.
Oh, I misread it. It's your soles are on fire, like your feet. Got it.
Oh yeah, yeah. After 2 miles of walking in the woods, my soles would be on
Hmm.
fire. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then cooking, like, oh yeah. I
Do
mean,
you guys
cooking
ever
can.
like forage for anything like to like you can add
Mm,
to like because then it's like you're going out to the woods, you're hiking, and then you can like pick mushrooms or something to add to the food. I don't know. It's just
oh,
that's just me maybe.
I mean, yeah. Isn't that's the new thing? Foraging is very in safely,
Isn't it
safely.
weird? All the things that people did to survive are now coming back into fashion.
It's a trend. Oh my gosh, I'm a forager. I mean, cool, cool if you are. That's awesome.
There you go,
Oh,
Richard. Make it
oh,
to
Richard
185.
really wants to one
He's gonna.
up you.
Okay, we're gonna race. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna get there, and then if we're still doing this show when I'm 150,
Yes.
we'll see what happens.
Heck yeah. Oh my word. Well, yeah, aim high. Why not? Like
Why
have the
not?
goals. We love to see it, Richard. Oh my gosh.
Next walk is 10 miles. There you go.
Wow, you're aiming high. Oh my word.
I
That's
feel like
amazing,
it's like
Richard.
if you just keep adding a little bit of
Yeah,
time, it gets easier. It definitely gets easier.
yeah. My dad goes on these like 45-mile bike rides, and I'm just like, Dad, what
Is it
are
like
you
a
doing?
pedal bike or like a motorbike? Because that's
Pedal bike.
oh, okay, okay.
He's not a biker. He's a cycler.
He's a
He
cyclist.
cycles.
Got it, got it, got it.
He cycles, and he has his cycle group, and they like a slow ride for them is 20 miles. I'm just like,
Wow. Is it like those
awesome.
guys that are like going along and they kind of like move like a unit when they
Yeah,
travel through the yeah, that's so cool.
I'm
You
just
see that
like, that's awesome.
I used to see those guys in LA all the time and they'd be like is your dad one of the guys like is like decked out in like the full attire too, like the wind resistant like
Oh
onesie
heck
and the
yeah.
helmet?
I mean, I don't know if it's every time. That's how I assume. I haven't seen him bike ride in a while, but I mean, when I have, he's been pretty decked out. He has the group logos and
That's
everything.
awesome. That's so cool.
That's how you keep living. Is
That's
have a group and keep riding or
find
doing
your
something.
tribe. He found his tribe. Yeah.
Yes, find your tribe. Doesn't have to be cycling, but if it is, keep riding.
Yeah.
Oh my word. But yeah, if anyone else has any mental health wins, let us know or anything that they would like to share of where they're from. whether you're new, old, that you have joined today is great, and we're very grateful for it. So, yeah, like, and if anyone else has a goal that they would like to live towards, or that they would like to speak to the universe and manifest, let us know. We'll share it with live.
Yeah.
So, oh my word. Oh, let's see, Richard, what's going on? There's so much.
Oh, is the last thing he sent. They should do it in roller skates and hot pants. Yeah.
Yep, I'll relay to my father's cycler group that's the next thing they should try.
Oh,
Oh my word. Oh, you walked with your brother 240 miles in 14 days?
wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is Pen and Way a like? Is that like a trail, or
Yeah.
that's amazing? That's a lot. That's how many is that a day? I got to do some calculations now. That's like over here opening my calculator.
That's impressive, Richard. Go you.
Yeah, that's like 17 miles a day, at
Heck
least. If you
yeah.
were to split it up, that's a lot.
Heck yeah. Oh my word. Well, we love to see it. I'm inspired. I have not done that, so I will need to work my way up towards all of these goals of riding, biking, cycling, mile walking, hiking. Yeah.
Hmm.
My hat, I mean, my hair is washed. Like I don't
They're,
wear hats when my hair is
they're all
washed.
behind her right now. That's
Yeah, I mean, some of them, there's always a hat around. I could put this hat on. Like, I mean, I could put a hat on. But do I need a hat? Like, I mean, I like my hats. I love them all very much. But, oh, weird. I'm cold anyway.
it is a little chilly out.
It's cold. It's not that cold, actually. It's finally getting warmer. And I'm still sick. So,
Worst timing to get sick. It's like, oh, it's nice out. Nope, you're sick now.
oh, no, nope. They're doing community lunch right now at my co-working space. And I'm like, sad, sad day. Oh, well, thank y'all for liking. Thank you, Susan, for liking my hat. Oh, and thank you, Richard. Oh yeah, to me, I'm a hat person and a cat person. I
I'm a
get that.
beanie or toques. I know the Canadians call them toques,
Mhm.
uh, but I do enjoy a good beanie every
Beanies are
now and
good.
again.
Heck yeah,
I don't know if I could put it on top of the mic, but there it is.
that works.
I
That
love a
works.
good beanie.
Beanies work very well.
But my hair is getting longer, so it's a little more difficult to I don't know. The beanies doesn't fit as comfortably as it used to.
I feel like it can just help, like, angle your hair. Once it gets a little bit longer, you'll just be able to, like, it'll frame your
Oh
face,
yeah,
kind
but
of.
do you know that this might be a completely sidebar tangent, but like you ever notice that when you have longer hair though, if you like use a cap or something to weigh it down, then your hair gets kind of like it kind of hurts. It's a
A
weird
little bit.
it kind of like feels like it's pulling. I don't know. Maybe I have a sensitive scalp, but
Yeah, I get that. I think I'm just so used to wearing hats that it's just like it just helps hold it all in. Oh my gosh. Oh, Sharon has a great tip. Or like I guess a mental health win too, or like there's a lot in here and I really like this. So Harrison, would you like to read
of
what Sharon's
course.
got going on?
I've started meditating in order to build up my self-love as my boyfriend just split up 2 hours before my birthday party. Oh no. So I'm trying to
What
keep
the?
positive thoughts.
Well, that's a terrible. Well, you
That's a
don't need that
yeah.
energy in with you at all. Let that go. It is, yes, it
Yeah.
is now time to be 30, flirty, and thriving. Sharon, you are an amazing human. Like,
I
that
have
energy,
I was gonna say I have
no.
complaints about that myself,
That's like, I
but
already know I don't like, no, like, also, I want to validate whatever you're going through is
Mhm.
completely valid and like whatever you're feeling. But I do love that you're like putting positive thoughts out there and that you're building up self love because, like, that's the most important thing no matter what relationship you're in or not. Like, that, like, having that to have like healthy relationships is so important. And like, also to like, that person just doesn't seem like they were on your frequency. So, like, let them go. You did not need them into this new year of your life. But oh, that
Also
sucks.
2 hours like that's I don't know.
That just feels vincy. That
That
just
feels
feels
weird. Like you could have
sorry, I
either
don't mean to like
yeah, it's like
I
do it
don't mean to be
before or
putting into your
after. Yeah.
personal life and also like want to validate whatever you're going through and like cuz it doesn't just not hurt like that
Mhm.
will always kind of, it takes time. Everyone's different with how they heal, and especially with your birthday. And this just happened, but just want to
It's like,
validate what
yeah,
it.
I'm so yeah, it's like
Ugh,
conflicting emotions too. It's like it's a happy day. And I'm sorry, that sucks. I'm gonna be honest. That's bad.
that's just like, that person sucks. Sorry, like, no, no, we don't need that energy. But
Mm-mm.
we're gonna keep positive thoughts, and there is so much better going out with the in going in and coming into this new decade for you. It is going to be the
Oh
change
yeah.
that you've wanted, Sharon. Everything that lets go was not. You are basically elevating from it, like,
Hmm.
but also like valid. Feel whatever, like, take your time, feel whatever you need to feel, but no, yeah, working on that self love, working on meditating, it will be very beneficial and helpful, and I hope that that helps. And yeah, gosh, people, my word. Well, let's go into
That's a
Lib.
good point, Susan. When one door closes, another opens. Very true.
Yes. Do you know how many doors can open now for the amazing share? And when you're ready, no rush. And also, you are awesome on your own, girl,
Hmm.
too. But like, just yeah, I don't know if I'm saying the right thing, but oh, oh gosh. We I think that everyone in the comments are supporting you, Sharon. We want the best for you, and we want better than that for you.
Hmm.
We want for people who show up on your birthday. Um, literally like that. You deserve that.
Already on a positive note right there. I love it.
Yeah. Enjoy it. Yes, you are. And wow, what an amazing human you are. And to be,
Hmm.
that is great. Love that. We're going to hold good energy for you. Lib, I see. I want to make sure we're validating what
Hmm.
Lib's going through. You're right. We need a purpose. Yeah, having, even if it's just a small purpose, doesn't have to be this major life changing
Hmm.
thing, but having something you're working to, whether small or big, can be good. Unfortunately, my mental health is not the best right now. My career didn't turn out as I expected, and I'm struggling because I've lost my goals. And I'll put also here, but I'm trying every day to be more gentle with me, and that is my purpose right now. That's beautiful. I mean, I completely understand when you feel like your career trajectory isn't turning out how you wanted it to, and you're not seeing where that can go at this time, and you feel a little bit lost. That's a really hard place to be, and I want to validate that. But I love that your purpose right now is to be gentle with yourself and to honor yourself, and I feel like that will gain new purposes for you. Because I mean, another thing, like what Susan saying, one door opens and closes, another one opens,
Hmm.
like when you feel lost and like forcing something in the trajectory of your career isn't working, it's because you need to look inward and figure out like what means something to you. What first, like, let's be kind to myself, and let's find what brings of that. And then what am I curious about?
Hmm.
Do I like what do I like hot drinks? Do I like cooking? Do I like going outside? Do I like being inside? Do I like being with people or not? Like, you can slowly take the time after you've taken the time to be there for yourself, like you can take the time to be there for others, and then figure out what your new purpose can be and work smallly to it. It doesn't have to be this big jump. It's going to take time, and that'll be beautiful and amazing.
Well said. And I think it's something, if I might add, when I was younger, I was on set once, and there was an older woman that was on set. I'm pretty sure she was in her 80s, and she was just brand new to acting, had never really done it before, and she showed up. And I asked her, we were chatting, and I was asking her, I was like, so what made you want to get into this business? Like, what have you been doing up to this point? And she goes, honestly, none of that matters. She goes, I really had to think about what I did as a child that brought me like so much joy. And she told me the story about how when she was a young girl, she would always get into her mother's clothes and play dress up and pretend to be these different characters. And she goes, when I was going through my history trying to figure out something that brought me happiness, I thought back to when I was a kid and I realized, why am I not acting? That's what brought me happiness. And then now she became an actor, and I think she's still doing it. I haven't spoken to her in a couple of years, of course, but like I'm sure she's still doing it and she's still enjoying it. So maybe there's just something in your life that you haven't fully revisited yet, or maybe there's something that's just not there yet waiting for you, and you're going to hit that moment. It's going to be like, oh, this is exactly what it's supposed to be. And it's okay too, because I've switched my career and switched my kind of goals multiple times throughout my 20s,
Yeah.
and I'm nowhere near where I was 10 years ago. So life is a weird journey with multiple paths, and sometimes, like people say, a door closes, another one opens, but that path might be the one that leads you to the thing that you actually wanted to do. It's just a roundabout way of getting there. So don't give
Yeah.
up hope and keep trying. And yes, exactly. Keep being gentle with yourself. You'll get there.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, take the time to find what excites you now. Like, it doesn't have to be the same thing. So, we are sending you virtual hugs, and I hope that everything, you take the time and be gentle with yourself. Love that for you. Today has been great. I spent the time for my business. Yes, your business. Sharon's a working woman. We love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, gosh. Ah, thank you. I see like a lot of nice compliments about joy and such. And thank you, Richard, for the compliment about being high positive. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nature
Love
walks.
Tammy. Nature walks. Yes, totally let us know in the comments what brings you joy and what brings you like even the small things. Wearing a hat can just bring you joy. So and Tammy, what's your mental health win? I believe you've just hopped on, so welcome. Happy to have you. Oh, wait, read this one that Richard said, Harrison.
Of course. I taught another autistic friend guided self-help and breathing techniques to bring down anxiety. Good deed done. Yes. That's amazing.
We love supporting the community and helping others and like teaching techniques that you've learned that helped you and then to other people. Let's just spread the good. I love that.
Especially when they work for the people that you're suggesting to, because like then there's that connection that you guys can bond over. It's like, okay, we know that this helps each other. Like we can work with each other. Then maybe if you're having a bad day, they can help you out, and it kind of work in cyclical. So it's great. It's amazing.
Heck yeah. Oh my word. I mean, I want to so bad. I really do. I plan to. I want to do a tea tour across the UK. So one day.
One day,
Richard.
I have friends in London. I need to go visit at some point. I've never been out. I've never been across the pond though. I've never been to UK or Europe at all. So
yeah, you gotta explore. Gotta see.
Gotta explore.
Living the life. Oh, Susan. Oh, you snarky, funny person. I would visit my family. Oh wait, Sharon, I forgot where you're from, Sharon. And I visit you have family in the UK. Where are you from again, Sharon? Remind me. I want to know. I
thought she was American too.
I thought she was American as well. I don't know. Germany.
Germany.
No, not American. I am so sorry, Sharon.
Totally wrong.
No. I did not peg you as American. No. No, you are.
Sorry, I offended.
No. Of course you're from Berlin. Of course you live in Berlin. We love that. Germany. Oh, that's why I remember. I'm like, you're from an interesting country that I want to visit. Like, it was either like I know you weren't from Sweden like Karen is, but I'm like you're from. I'm pretty sure you were from like Germany. Like, so cool.
That's definitely on the list too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like if you're gonna go to Europe, you gotta visit all the big ones. You gotta go to Germany, you gotta go to Paris, or you gotta go to Berlin, you gotta go to Paris, gotta go to London.
Mom is German and dad is British. That's delightful. Love that. Ooh, Berlin and Hanover. There's just so many places to visit. I think this is the point where we start to go offline and see what places we need to visit. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a TripAdvisor time. Thank you all for joining us back. New year, new live. Hopefully we'll be well. Harrison's well now. I'll be well. I'm basically well. I'm so much better than I was 2 days ago. So we'll all be well, and I hope you all are well. So have a wonderful day, and until we share mental health wins again, sending y'all virtual consensual hugs. Yes. And stay mighty. Yay. Goodbye.